Good morning or evening, friends. Here's your friendly announcer. I have serious news to pass on to everybody. What I'm about to say could mean the world's disaster, could change your joy and laughter to tears and pain. Nothing loves in need of love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away. Hate's going round, breaking many hearts. Stop here, please, before it's gone too far. The force of evil plans to make you its possession, and it will if we let it destroy everybody. We all must take precautionary measures. If love and peace you'll treasure, then you'll hear me when I say, oh, that love's in need of love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away. Hey, it's going round, breaking many hearts. Stop it, please, before it's gone too far. You know that hate's going around. Hate's going around, trying to break up hearts. Break up many hearts. Yeah, bring it down a little. Love is very peaceful, so let's bring it down a little. Yeah, 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 yeah. Dum 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 dum. Oh. Oh, no, 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 yeah, 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 no, 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 yeah. Yeah. No. World needs love. Ooh, we love. Love. Oh, L-O-V, love. Just give the world love. Hello, YouTube. This is my first video. Introducing myself, as Wyman's musical rideshare. Well, I think you've heard of the word rideshare before. What is rideshare? Well, rideshare is basically Uber, Lyft. Start of the industry. The industry has been growing. It's a billion-dollar industry now. And there's so many people whose lives have been changed because of rideshare. You know, you have individuals who maybe in the past were taking taxis and cabs, and they were spending too much money. Okay, it was just too expensive. You know, in areas where there were no railroads or buses or subways, taking a taxi or a cab was the only option that you had, unless if you didn't have a friend or a family member to pick you up and take you to where you need to go. But here comes rideshare. It comes along and becomes an economical, affordable way for individuals who did not or cannot get to where they need to go without the help of a bus or a subway or a train. They can now go where they need to go economically and efficiently. And not only that, but they can get there in half the time that it would take normally for a cab. Now, rideshare, I don't have to go into a lot of details about the industry. Everybody is Ubered and Lyft. I mean, there's so many people there. There's millions of people now that actually utilize the services. So, what am I here for? Well, I'm a rideshare driver. I drive for Uber and Lyft, and I've been doing it probably for about, I'd say, going on 2.5 months. Started off with Lyft first, and then I started with Uber. Why? Well, I don't like 9-to-5s. I just don't. Now, why not? Well, because come on. I mean, really, have we heard the word slave? I mean, really, not to mind the fact that there are people who do well on 9-to-5 jobs. I'm not saying that, but some people just can't do it. And I'm just one of those guys that just could never get into it. You know, I try, and then, you know, I just wouldn't be able to. I like independence. I like to be able to call my own shots. I like to be able to know that I can work this time, that time, my own efforts. There's nobody that's limiting me. I have the ability to be able to work and do and take care of my family, take care of my needs, but at the same time, call the shots. Well, rideshare has done that, because with Uber and with Lyft, you are independent. You can turn on the app, you can make money. You turn on the app, you got a vehicle, you want to pick up some people, turn on the app, wait for it, ba-ding, there you go. You got a ride. Then you drive them, you take them, you talk to them, you give them good customer service, and you provide them with a great ride, a safe ride, and you drop them off, and they give you 5 stars, and they can also give you a tip. And yes, the tips can be good if you are a good driver. Now, I'm a very good driver. My friends and family have said, Wyman, you know, you're a great driver. You know, I've been on long trips. I take long trips. I have stamina on the road. So they said, you should do something like this. So I found rideshare. A little late in the game, but maybe not. My first encounter with rideshare, when I started with Uber, I started with Lyft first. It was great because I had bonus opportunity and everything else from the initial start. So I was hustling. I mean, I was driving long hours and I was taking it to the max, okay? All right, I'm just telling you that's how I am, because I love to drive. Now, another thing that I love to do is music. As you can see, I love to sing and I love to listen to music. I love to play music. I like music, okay? My family is a very musical family. I have a lot of people in my family who are singers, musicians, all kinds of musical talent, right? My grandfather, he used to be able to sing just like Nat King Cole. I mean, he sounded identical. You would hear him singing and you would think you were listening to Nat King Cole. You know, unforgettable in every way and forevermore. That's how you'll stay, like a song of love that clings to me. You know, he was better than that, okay? Now, I like music, and I love to drive. What kind of combination is that? For a rideshare driver, that's the best of both worlds. You have it at your fingertips. You can listen to your music. You have a great music collection. You can listen to your music, and you can drive and take people where they need to go and earn money. What's better than that? I mean, really. Now, of course, there are situations where many rideshare drivers recently in the industry have become disgruntled. And the reason why they become disgruntled is, I'll give you a personal example of how it worked with me. When I first started, and I've been doing it so a little over 2 months, I had the bonus structure. So I had the bonus along with my rideshare. So when I was doing the rides, I was getting the bonus on top of it. I wasn't seeing that what happens when those bonuses go away. And I felt the brunt of it just recently when I was working the same hours that I worked in initially. And they were long hours, and I would literally, I'm talking about taking it to the max, 12 hours, you know. I would still be struggling to make what I wanted to make. Now, what do I want to make? Well, just to let you know, I joined with a gentleman, his name is Gio, and of course, YouTubers know him. Any rideshare know him. There's a lot of controversy because he's one of the rogue guys that actually shows his income and works long hours. So he's very excited about what he can make based upon his efforts and his hard work ethic. And he has one because he's shown proof that he's created something called the 2K Club, where actually he has drivers in the Chicago area that are actually earning $2,000 a month. I mean, $2,000 a week, not a month, $2,000 a week. Okay, anywhere between $1,650 and $2,000 a week on a consistent basis. You know, working, of course, 50, 60, maybe even 70 hours sometimes. Now, I'm in a market called North Carolina. Okay, North Carolina market. You know, right outside of the Piedmont Triad area. I can't do that. Okay, I'm just coming to the conclusion. I just can't do that. Not with Lyft and Uber. I can't. I'm not saying somebody else in the Piedmont Triad. Hey, if you are, hey, fine, great, good for you. But right now, as a new, young, novice, wet behind the ears rideshare driver, love the industry and have done very well in my first couple of months. I've come to the conclusion that making $2,000 a week is a long shot. Okay, now I want to make $2,000 a week because I'm that independent kind of guy, and I got a nice truck that I'm driving a 2016 Toyota Tundra. So therefore, I need to be able to make decent money. Okay, so the reason why I come to this conclusion that I never, ever will just stay satisfied with just what I'm doing or what I'm working with. I'm always going to find and be open, and that's the way I've always been, to new opportunities, new ventures, new things that can help. Now, rideshare is about to get a change, and I mean a change that is far beyond our imagination. There is a new company. Now, I'm new with Uber and Lyft. You know, it's like, well, wow, you're going to a new company already? No, this company is about to be launched, but in the rideshare industry, competition has done some things. When Uber was just the big boy, the boss, right? You know that they have made billions of dollars, tens of billions of dollars. And they were the only one. They pioneered the industry. They disrupted the industry. They were the disruptor. Now, Lyft came along and disrupted the disruptor a little bit. Now, they both are operating simultaneously and are still able to function together. Why? Because competition doesn't hurt. It doesn't harm. Competition is a good thing. Why? Because the company that starts an industry, if they go too long and they get too large without competition, sometimes, hey, why do we need to work so hard? I mean, really, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So that's the concept that many will have if they own an industry. If you own an industry and you're only one, I'm the man, I'm the boss, I'm the big dog, okay? And you got to come to me for any alternatives in this industry. So in other words, rideshare is an industry, and now you got to come to Uber, and that's it. There ain't no other choices. That's the problem. Why? Because the industry can get stagnated. You see. Not that Uber's go become bad, it's just that the industry can stagnate because you need that incentive. You need someone to look over and say, look at what they're doing. Okay, then let's improvise ourselves. And that's what's going to make the industry as a whole get better. And that's exactly what's about to happen. That's what happened with Lyft. Lyft did it to Uber. Uber started the 180 days of change because they're trying to meet the needs of the drivers that are becoming disgruntled because they're not feeling like they're getting paid enough and they're getting half of their fares taken and all of these things. And hey, listen, I didn't really realize how deep it was until I started it and experienced it for myself. When you take someone on a $100 ride, and you get $53, but Uber takes the rest. But it was a $100 fare. they took almost half. Sometimes they may take more than half. Sometimes they'll take a third. Sometimes every drive is a rhyme. You don't know. But what I'm saying is this: every driver would love for Uber to say, or Lyft to say, listen, we're going to give you 100% of your rides and tips now. But of course, the whole model of this current rideshare industry is based upon sharing of the fare, where you drive, you put your gas in the car, you maintenance your car, you put tires on your car, you do all the stuff, you go out, you get the customer, you take them, everything, you do everything. Uber doesn't own a fleet of cars, Lyft doesn't own a fleet of cars. They don't need to, because they have us. We fund their venture. They have technology. That's it. Technology. So now, at the same time, every driver would love to get 100% of their fare. They could work a lot less. If I take someone and I get a $100 ride, and I get $100 for that ride, I don't have to work as long, right? Because now my workload has been cut in half, you see, to make what I want to make. So what if a company that is competition, that will be competition to Uber and Lyft, comes out and says, we will give you 100% of your fare? What? On 100% of the fare? 100% of the fare? We will give you 100% of your fare. Not only that, and your tips. You keep your tips, you get your fare. How are you going to do that? Okay, well, we're going to charge you $200 a month. What? Oh, no. You going to charge me $200 a month? What? $200 a month? I got to pay up $200 a month? Why I got to pay you to ride? Okay, all right. So that's the first the obstacle that many people are going to, when they hear it, oh, I got to pay $200 a month to the company before I drive? Why do I have to do that? Okay, let me ask you a question. Monday, you go out and you drive for Uber or Lyft. You get a ride that's 2 hours away, or let's say an hour and a half away. That ride, when you drop that customer off, okay, this is day one, minute one, okay, of the week. You drop that customer off. The fare was $118, okay? You get $57, hypothetical, and Uber takes the rest, or Lyft takes the rest. Did you just pay that money up front? Now, same day, you get another ride, $10 ride, all right? Uber takes half. Did you just pay a new fee up front before you got your money? How long would it take you to give up $200 in fare shares to equal $200? You have done that within the first week. Some people within the first couple of days. They've already paid $200 of their fares to the companies. What if a company said, you just pay me $200? That's it. You pay me $200 a month, and I will allow you to get a passenger can get into your car and actually sit there, pay you directly. Literally, a merchant account is attached to it. So the app actually transfers the money. It doesn't go to the company. It goes directly into your account, because you are the actual driver and the merchant that gets the payment for the service that you rendered. And all you're paying, the $200 fee, is for the usage of the technology. Very similar to Uber and Lyft, but of course they're going to make it better, right? Now, that's step one to this new introduction. What I want to do is I want to let everybody know that there is a new company coming out, and it's called TRYP. I ain't tripping, okay? I ain't tripping. Make no mistake. This trip is going to be a trip, okay? Now, this company is poised to turn the rideshare industry upside down. In other words, they're saying we are going to revolutionize rideshare to the level of like AT&T, MCI, and then boom, Sprint comes out, and Sprint just revolutionizes the industry. And now, price is going down. No more 10 cents a minute. No more, yo, man, I can't speak to you too long, bro, because, man, these minutes are piling up. No. Oh, we're talking about unlimited nationwide calling. We so used to that now, we don't remember that it was back in the day, we used to pay 10 cents a minute for calls. Forget international calls. the competition changed the game. So what's happening? Well, right now, Uber and Lyft are about to get busy because they're gonna have to adjust to this new thing. It's coming. And nothing that nobody's gonna be able to do to stop it. The TRYP is coming with a vengeance, and when they come, they are going to turn everything upside down. I'm just gonna give you a little tidbits, and then I'm gonna show you the video and let you watch the video, and then we'll call it a day on my first video. And then next video we'll begin it the same and we'll end it the same with some good information, because that's all I'm doing. I'm providing good information, okay? Because I'm a rideshare driver. I've been doing very well. I've been working long hours, but I tell you, if I had the option to get 100% of my fares and my tips, I'm going to take it. And if I only have to give up $200 instead of giving up money every single ride all the way through the month, where I'm giving up way more than $200 to the company, then no brainer, hey? You got an issue with that, then so be it. I'll do it. I'll do it for you and show you the outcome, okay? Here's the deal, all right? This company is coming out very soon. The app is gonna launch very soon. I'm talking about this month, January, okay? This is like pressing right here. This is like ASAP. Get on this, go to the link, and do what you gotta do to position yourself, because what you're gonna wanna do is this. There's many different layers to this thing, how this thing works. First one is this. You download the app. You can earn without being a driver. You can just earn by doing this. You download the app. Now, nobody knows about TRYP. Everybody's doing Ubers, your friends, your family. You got drivers and that you know of, and your friends and family that drive for Uber and Lyft. Now, let me tell you something. Nobody right now knows about this except for a very few percentage of people. I'm very fortunate to know and have been able to find this on the web, on the web. Okay? Very fortunate. And now you are fortunate because you've come across this video and you know about rideshare, or you're a rideshare driver, or you know of the industry, or you use Uber and Lyft all the time, and you want something fresh and new because, hey, who doesn't, right? No, here's the deal. Every time you download the app, every time you use it, they're going to give you a credit, 10 cents or whatever, okay, whatever the fee is. Every time you share it with somebody else, your friends, your family, nobody knows about it. So they're like, hey, you ride with Uber, you ride with Lyft? Okay, well, download this new app, and they're going to give you this incentive, because there's going to be some incentive. It's going to be some incentive for you to try it for the first time, and everybody is going to be downloading it because it's free to download. So guess what? You download the app, right? And then every time someone you refer to downloads the app and uses it, you get 40 cents, like a credit. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. Now, imagine you have 100 people, and they could be traveling with Uber and Lyft every day. Every time they use it, you get 40 cents, or whatever amount is going to be. That is a new concept that's going to be revolutionary, because for the first time, the common people, the peer-to-peer, the people around who are not actively driving or actively a part of these corporations, now they can share some of the revenue. This company wants to share the revenue of its growth with the people who are going to make it happen, which is us, the riders, the drivers, and those who are going to be promoting it. We all have an opportunity to earn and get a percentage of this beast that's about to be created. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a beast. All right? All right? So, everybody, if you hear what I said, I'm not going to give you all the details in this first call. I mean, I'm not going to give you all the details in this first video, but I will give you increasing details as we go along, as I make more videos. And I'm going to tell you this right now. There is a link that is at the bottom. You can get the same kind of link. All you got to do, okay, is just click on the link. And when you go to the link, you put in your phone number, your basic email information. You get an account. You get a same kind of code, okay? You give it to people, all right, before the app drops, because it's going to drop this month. When it drops, you are automatically want to have already told all your people you know, so that they are already poised and got their own links, because you want them to also do the same thing. You want everybody to share it, because when it goes viral, everybody's going to win. Everybody's going to win with this one, okay? Anybody can earn by just sharing the app. Then if you become a driver, okay, drivers get, of course, 100% of the fares, 100% of the tips, right? They only pay a monthly fee, okay, just for the software. And so they have their own, literally their own business, okay? Nobody's dipping into their money, okay? They get their money. They take a customer, whatever, they take a passenger, they get it, right? So now, they also have the ability to refer drivers. And you, as a person, you're not the driver, but you can refer drivers and get paid to do that. Okay, you can be driving if you want to be a driver, but you can also just refer drivers and become an influencer and earn income that way. There is multiple ways that you can earn with this thing. And as this thing becomes viral, the money will become viral. So I'm just telling you right now, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. And I'm excited to have it, to offer it to you. So and I'm glad you got a chance to get across this video. Obviously, you're interested in rideshare because you came across me. Now, here's what you do. Just click on the link. You'll get a link after you get an account. Once you get in the link, you start sharing it with other people. Okay? You start sharing with other people, and when the app drops, okay? All right? And rideshare has a new player in the game. Now, instead of Uber Lyft, now it's Uber Lyft Trip. Okay? It's still cool. That's the point. It's still cool. And guess what? Nobody cares that there's several telecommunications companies now. Nobody cares. AT&T is still here. Okay? So that means Uber will still be around. So there's no, oh, no, I don't want, I'm loyal. Listen, okay? Competition breeds loyalty to the industry. You want loyalty to the industry, because if the loyalty is to the industry, that means that every company in that industry is going to improve and make things better, and we are going to change how we view transportation, because transportation should not be expensive. Nobody should be sitting around saying I can't get to work. Nobody should be saying I can't get around. Everybody has the right to travel, and guess what? Now with Trip, you will get that and more, because you will be able to travel and earn. And anybody can get a piece of the rideshare market without having to be either a driver or a corporate executive in one of the rideshare companies. Doesn't that sound great? That sounds like a plan. So I don't want to take too long with this, but I'm just telling you, download the link, click on the link, get your own link, and start sharing it. And let people know. Get it viral. And you have an option. When you get this link, this one link right here will link you to all your options. I mean, all the options I told you. You can be either just a referrer, you can refer the app and earn. And every time somebody uses it, no matter how many times they use it, forever, then you can become a driver, or you can actually get all your fares, 100% of your fares, okay? Or your own merchant account. Money goes right to you after the customer's done. Get out of your car, money's in your account. That's crazy, okay? I like that. I like that, right? Now, not only that, you as a driver can also be an influencer, and you can actually bring in other drivers and earn revenue on them residually. Now, that's the next video. Okay? I'm talking about residual income and the power of that. Okay? That's going to be the next video. So look forward to that. Now, but before you get to the next video, make sure you download this, you click on that link and get yourself set up with a referral link yourself, so that you can start referring people, so that when this app drops and you see it on TV, you see the celebrities, you see it all on the movies, you see Trip, you ain't gonna be tripping because you're like, man, I missed out. Okay, my friends and family, whatever, already downloaded the app. They didn't download from you, from your referral link. Okay, you want your friends, your family, and everybody you know, everybody you walk by, because anybody you walk by could be using Uber, or have used Uber, or family members use Uber or Lyft. Okay, come on. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry. This is serious. This is an opportunity of a lifetime for anyone who sees it, okay? And if you're smart and you've watched this video to this point, you're smart, and you're gonna do it, because it's like, why not? It's free to get the link, and then I can choose from that point forward what I want to do. Do it, okay? All right. So with that being said, it's been a pleasure speaking to all you all. Thank you for listening to my first YouTube video. And God bless, and I hope everyone has a great evening, great morning, great afternoon, whatever time you're listening to this. All right? Peace out.
On-demand rideshare services. New ideas bring us a new opportunity to a crossroads where pause or moving forward with bold new initiatives of disrupting the disruptors can happen. Trip rides will turn the rideshare industry upside down, the way ride-sharing should be. Trip Technologies is a blockchain-based rideshare company with a disrupting peer-to-peer payment service. Our exciting app allows users to save money with our lower fares, and the drivers to make 100% of the fare and tip on each ride. Welcome to TRYP Rides. Did you know that there are over 2 million people earning a living as a rideshare driver in the US alone? With over 60 million users. 2017 was the year the rideshare industry crushed the taxi industry. Between Uber and Lyft, there are over 60 million plus users and growing. Both companies are now worth tens of billions of dollars. TRYP Rides is about to disrupt them. So where is the market going? The rideshare industry is expected to grow eightfold to $285 billion by 2030. Right now, they estimate the global taxi market is worth $108 billion, which is triple the size of the $36 billion ride-hailing market. At the same time, they calculate an average of 15 million hailing trips a day globally, which is expected to increase to 97 million by 2030. Market Watch. So where are you going to see TRYP? Everywhere. Here is a list of the initial markets TRYP Rides will be launching in the next coming months. And what about the competition? Uber has dominated the market since its inception in 2009. It has spread to more than 60 countries since then, and was recently valued at nearly $70 billion. Launched in 2012, Lyft, similar to Uber, the company is heavily focused on a self-driving car, which eventually will leave drivers without opportunities again. Via was born in 2012, currently operating in 3 large markets, and just like other smaller competitors, have a very similar program as Uber and Lyft. Okay, so what sets us apart? Exclusivity, only by member invitation. Flat fee membership. Drivers pay as low as $199 monthly subscription fee to take full advantage of our disruptive technology. Instant payments. Our unique peer-to-peer technology allows users to pay drivers directly. True sharing economy. Our free viral app allows anyone to earn cash rewards every time they or a referral uses our service. More lucrative. Drivers always make 100% of the fare and the tip. No surge pricing, ever. Now, where are we going? Ready for a trip? We believe that our disruptive business model, along with the power of referrals marketing, will make TRYP Rides a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for our partners, drivers, riders, and users. We will continue to create viral content and easy-to-use marketing systems to allow anyone who chooses to embark on this exciting journey with us to create a true freedom business with TRYP Rides. We expect to reach 75,000 drivers in 2019, 150,000 in 2020, 300,000 in 2021, and 600,000 in 2022. Here you will find some of our key rideshare technology features. TRYP was envisioned by serial entrepreneurs with over 100 years of combined proven success in disrupting industries over the years. This dream team is highly skilled and ready to create yet another legacy. Join us. Robert McNulty is our visionary CEO. He is an accomplished businessman with over 40 years of significant experience in developing new concepts and technology platforms. Among his multi-million-dollar ventures founded and ran by him were the successful home improvement store Home Club, as well as Shopping.com, which sold to Compaq Computers for over $300 million. You can learn more about the corporate team here. Alright, so how can you earn? Share our app. Spread the word. Share and earn with our TRYP Riders app. Get rewarded every time the app is used by you or a referral. There is no limit to how many times you can share it. The more you share, the more it will be used. The more rewards you earn. Become a driver. When you sign up and partner with TRYP Rides, you get paid instantly, and you always keep 100% of the fare and tips. And guess what? Refer 3 drivers and your membership is free. Refer a driver. Become a Trip influencer and earn weekly residual cash plus bonuses for every new driver you refer for as long as they remain a driver. Trip rewards. Be rewarded with special prizes such as vacation getaways, cars, and much more as you advance as a Trip influencer. See complete plan for more details. And it gets even better. Become part of the Trip Drivers and Influencers Founders Club. At Trip, we are all about growth. Take a ride with Trip and earn stock options bonuses to become a shareholder. Loyalty. We share in the results of your efforts in making Trip a success. Freedom. Help us change the game and secure your financial future. Family. We build wealth together. Here are more details. Who can qualify? In order to qualify for the Stock Options Bonus Program, one must be an active driver for at least 18 consecutive months. How to qualify? Based on a point system, you can receive stock options bonuses with every action you take to help us build Trip rides to a great success. Founders Club. Enroll as a driver and influencer in our first 90 days and take advantage of a very special and lucrative stock options bonus program. Trip. Ride with us.